Going live. Okay, we're live apparently, which is great. Which means I can go ahead and start music. Finally. Yes, there we go. Just scoot that over a bit. Like that. Okie dokie. Oh, there we go. And woohoo! Back to the overworld we go. Hi everyone. Smith here. I'm sorry I'm late. I was having problems with the modded construction pack and I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and try and do Last in Color again. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I have a second, dev profile. Oh god. Okay, there we go. I was worried for a second that I was popping up in a really weird place. Oh. Okay, so, this is what it looks like when Christmas time hits. Oh my god. This is, choices. I mean, I got a candy cane from Silence Gems, which is, you know, nice, but still. I gotta open up the chat on my phone. Ooh, there we go. It's right on my front page. Perfect. I'll take a drink of water, too. My whistle a little bit. Okay. Fingers crossed that it works in here. Uh-oh. It's not opening. I clicked the bag and it's not opening. Uh-oh. Does this mean it's gonna crash? I just went through a whole thing with these bags and, the Chaos Gem and, things wanting to crash and things crashing whenever I use the Chaos Gem, and now in this profile, because I made two profiles. One is the dev profile and one was my play profile. Oh hey, this one actually does, it worked. Okay, I just have to wait for it, it seems. Oh. Okay. Everything seems to be working. I just have to give it time to actually work. Oh. Is it gonna suck up my XP or no? Everything seems to be not responding. Oh god. Oh no. Is everything broken right now? The answer is yes. I don't know what's causing it. Everything's just floating there. Oh god. What is happening? I really want to know what the fuck is happening right now. Oh god. Twitch didn't happen to do something really stupid to this profile or anything, did it? Hold on, what's the system memory settings on this bad boy? Settings. Minecraft. Right now it's set to 5, I think? 5 gigabytes? Should be working correctly. Although, should and is are two very different things. It is also not responding now. So, you know. Ah, great. You know what this means. We might have to reload the profile again. Yay! I am so sick of this shit. This is more painful and annoying than feeling in my head than that one guy who I think is a software developer or something, or maybe a UI UX designer, something like that. And he was reviewing Sibelius, which is a music writing software for your computer. Of course it is. It allows you to basically just like write notation and such. But it's shit because its UI is terribly laid out. It has endless menus. Endless. Nothing has proper names. It is bloated as all hell. It tries to use a ribbon, but it doesn't use it right. All that stuff. And basically, it crashes all the time. At this point, with Lasting Color and my other mod packs in general, it's starting to feel like that is the common thread. Little things like that, where it just doesn't load at all because apparently it's missing a Java lang file from Forge or whatever. I don't know what the fuck is happening with modded construction, but now Lasting Color is just continuing to give me problems. I'm just gonna force it to crash. Java platform SE binary is not responding. If you close a program, you might lose information. Well, I'm gonna close it anyway. Hang on while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. Don't bother. Things are happening. Dirt face. As if it were any good. Oh, wait. Fuck. I was gonna go and double check and make sure, like, stuff was working right. Oh, no. I'll close out of that. No, not that. I want to manually set this to use 5129, I guess is what I will use. Okay, play. By the way, I'm gonna go and look for, see if there's any updates for like Silence Gems. Yeah, Silence Gems has an update. I'm not gonna install any updates live. I don't feel like going through that ridiculous process right now. Just, you know, all the shit of dealing with changes, reversions, all that stuff. Ugh. I hate it so much. Anyways. Now you guys get to watch this all load up. Anyways, how's everyone doing? I'm at my wit's end. Oh god. I guess good and bad news from yesterday. Yesterday I was supposed to meet with my D&D group that I joined. We just met on, or came together through Reddit, the looking through games post on Reddit, and looking through for games post on Reddit, and our DM didn't show up the whole night. I don't know what exactly was up. Another one of the players also was at a party, but yeah. Anyways, another one of the players who did show up, basically everyone but the DM and that one player showed up, and then we all decided there were four of us players, and one of us decided hey, I know of this one RPG called Lady Blackbird or something like that. Um, and it's this sort of retrofuturistic, um, very airships. Reminds me a little bit of Firefly, but a lot less sci-fi in it. Um, yeah, it's very retrofuturistic in premise and such. But again, it reminds me a lot of Firefly. The general premise of it was that Lady Blackbird is on the run, um, and in hiding, and you play as Lady Blackbird, her bodyguard, who is posing as additional hands with Lady Blackbird, um, for the crew of the Owl, or at least that's the way that it goes through, and that's the basic premise. So in our game, what I was the pilot. I was Snargle. I was Snargle the Clothes Goblin, because Snargle is actually secretly a shapeshifter. Well, not really a secret. That's just the power he has. Um, and I got to just joke like Snargle has a bunch of misfit clothes from all the times that he's like shapeshifted into various forms. Not all of them fit all the time. A lot of them are really stretchy, like spandex or whatever. Um, like his vest was being held together by a clothespin. Uh, yeah, that failed lockpicking. Just mild spoilers, I guess. Um, anyways, what that's what we did until, well, just the entire time. Um, it was four of us originally. The one who acted as our game master, and then three of us players, who were I was Snargle pilot. Um, Another guy was Natasha, the Lady Blackbird in disguise, but none of us knew that except for Naomi, who was another one of the players, and Naomi is Natasha's bodyguard. Um, and then later on, another one of the players of our would-be D&D game uh, came around and was like, "Oh hey, what are you guys doing? I'll come and join you." And he wound up being the captain, so that was fun. Uh, Anyways, that was like win some, you lose some. All in all, it's like, yeah, I got to play Lady Blackbird, which is I think an RPG that I do remember having heard the name of before. I just didn't know what it was. But yeah, it was very fun. I would recommend that one as well. The general thing of the D&D game that we were supposed to be playing. We were supposed to be doing a session 0. Last week we missed that, and because, well, yesterday we missed that because yesterday, last week, whatever your week starts. Yesterday we missed because, again, Alex didn't show up. Alex is our DM. I'm name dropping, but that's just a generic ass name, so whatever. Um, our DM didn't want to show up, and then the week before that, again, it was something with our DM. He had a family emergency come up, so that was, something. Haven't really heard much, if anything, from him the entire week following that family emergency. Um, I know that another one of the players, the one who was actually at the party yesterday, um, is the one who is like the closest in terms of contact with our DM, but I really don't know. All in all, anyways, I just hope that the entire group isn't completely out in open water with that, because, I mean, we spent the week leading up to our originally planned session 0 time the whole week and a day ago, um, just like trying to figure out what to do with our characters and such. And then I continually thought this last week about what I would do with my character, and I decided instead of doing just a plain old human, I would do a half elf. partially because that would give me some nice little stat boosts and everything. I properly rolled him as well. That was actually yesterday, but I decided that I would try and roll him at the start or before the start or whatever, just to get the basic stats and everything. Um, I got a little busy, but throughout the day because we decided to do an adopt a family this year. My mom did anyway. Um, she's actually helping out one of her tenants who is going through some rough waters and is probably going to get a divorce. Good for her because her husband's kind of a jerk who doesn't do all that much. Well, I say a jerk. Um, he's just useless. There are a lot of useless husbands out there. I know a couple somewhat useless wives as well. I see way more men that are useless in my area, though. Oof, I blame Wisconsin. um, anyways, the general gist is just that, yeah, they're not doing so well financially, and yeah, they waited until the last minute to do Christmas shopping, so my mom decided I'll help. So we spent yesterday going and running and getting the last of our gifts for family members, and then also doing that adopt a family. Um, we also spent today doing a couple of last minute errands, and then we went and got a bunch of gift cards, just like a gift card spree. Like from this one art place, we went to a trampoline park. We went to the cinema and got a gift card for that. Although it was like, really? Is that strictly necessary? Anyways, let's just hope that um, stuff doesn't break so hard this time. Got it? Okay. Alright then. Let's see what the damage is. How far back do we get sent? We might be in the overworld when we spawn. We might, if we're lucky. A remedy bucket for poison can be by enchanting poison. But like making an anti-poison or an anti-venom or whatever. Alright. Oh, we aren't lucky, I guess. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I start out with like 19 bibimbap? Ugh. I'll just take the whole thing. Also, gotta refresh the character. And whoopoo! I don't know what that noise was, but yeah. Also, I can't seem to find a comfortable position in my chair. Ever consider. I'm gonna turn it up to 8 chunks. I'm gonna do minimal particles. Um, minimum 10 unlimited. I'll just try and do unlimited, I guess. Um, I'm scared to walk over the XP drain and everything now. Oh god. Just like, thanks, I hate it. Stuff doesn't seem to be loading well. It's like, ugh. my world might finally be dead. Or on its last legs. It survived so many updates, but it might finally be at that point where it can't take anymore. This opening lag is very annoying. And, vaguely terrifying? Just, again, my world might be on its last legs, and that's extremely sad. I've sunk so much time and energy into this. I don't want to have to deal with that. Just saying. Oh, now it's not responding. Yay. Well, I guess that answers that question. Lesson Color might well be dead now. I wanted to do Draconic Armor stuff. Kind of need my MU system in order to be able to do that, so, like, yep. Okay, so this might mean that it's time to end this stream and then move on to a different game or something. Because, the only Minecraft stuff that I want to do right now, or that I actively feel like doing right now, are the modded construction and lasting color stuff, and generally, both are broken. Completely and utterly. I might be able to salvage the lasting color world with a lot of work. Maybe downgrading versions if I have to, but I would really rather not. I don't know. I have no idea how to fix the modded construction thing. If I don't know. So yeah. Looks like I might be screwed. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yada yada yada. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you know what? What could I play for an hour and a half? I'll go. I want to go over to Matter of Murder. That'll be fine. That'll give me something engaging. Okay. How about everything's borked? So I'm doing Matter of Murder. Okay. I have the sound up way too high of this. I just need the Steam link because I want to link out to it. Because it's a good game. I'm gonna go ahead and change the thumbnail. YouTube videos, thumbnails, streaming, miscellaneous, a Matter of Murder. So I'm doing a Matter of Murder. Yes. Okay. This also means that I can see my stream chat. So yeah. Ooh, I should also go ahead and edit gaming matter of murder. It is now a matter of murder officially. Nice. Okay. Play. Actually, if I recall, I was on like the last case. Oh god. Now this isn't responding. Terms of ensnarement. Alrighty. Hey, the window for this is very small, but whatever. House parties during the holidays were so delightful and cheery. What a diversion! Ambassador Alma has gone and died. Murdered, actually. Occupied crafting paper flowers, you have no information regarding the evening's events. Nevertheless, everyone loves a good mystery. It's a puzzle that needs solving, and time is your greatest resource. Do not lose any. Alrighty. So it's this layout, and Alma is the one who died. We have Eris Mel, Don Anthony, Dr. Chesty, Madame Claire, and Major Richard Harden. Let's hope nobody kills each other for the rest of the time. Let's just go around, get a general gist of all the rooms. Also, I want to find the body because it's always good to start with the body. Okay. I don't believe I see any secret things. Amma died here in the billiard room. Okay. The poison did not kill Amma. Okay. Rifle is not the weapon. Okay. Let's go to the drawing room. Pillow didn't do it. Alright, let's ask Eris Mel for an alibi. You're wasting your time with this line of questioning, Lord, and mine too. Oh, fuck off. Hey, Claire, will you be, to you too. Candlestick didn't do it. Alright. Traces of blood carelessly have been left on the blade. Ooh, so it was the axe. Okay, hey Anthony, you gonna tell me, I might have sent Richard Harden a fake blackmail note as a joke and signed it with Ambassador Alma's name. Of what? Okay, so Richard Harden may have killed Alma over it. I think Don Anthony is patently insane. A classic psychopath. Yes. We've already burned through half of our time. Hey, do you have an alibi? Yes, well, I waited in the parlor for the others, but no one showed up again. It must have been, miscommunication. Hey, do you have an alibi? I was alone and weeping in the drawing room, heartbroken. You don't need to know. When I was interrupted by the sound of someone else crying. It was coming from the next room, the trophy room, I think it's called. Oh. Oh no. Wait. No! Oh no, the murderer has struck again! Oh boy, well, now we know Chesty's not the one who done it. Okay. As for alibi, I was in the trophy room alone, of course, but I heard them quite distinctly. Oh, I'm moving around in the parlor. Okay. But I did hear someone crashing about in the parlor. So in a way, we're each other's alibi, don't you say? Okay, and as for an alibi, it's private matter, but You must have answer, yes. I was in the dining room alone. Yes, I was shouting. I was arguing with second husband dead, but still he has such opinions, that one. Okay, so she's supposed to be crazy, isn't she? I think I've gotten everyone's. Yeah, I got everyone. So I've gotten motives from most people as well. The only one who doesn't have verifiability of where they were is Madame Claire, actually. Because Claire doesn't seem to have, that bird is loud. Again, Claire doesn't seem to have any sort of justification, like, linked to anyone. People say they heard someone in the parlor. 2 people say they heard someone in the parlor. Anthony says someone was in the trophy room. Mel was in the trophy room. So at the very least, we know that Anthony knows about where Mel was. So remind me again, it was the billiard room where the body was? Yes. So this is actually programmed pretty well, I guess. There's no loopholes like, oh, the body was found in the billiard room. So that means that anyone else who was in the billiard room was at fault. No, yeah, of course not. Okay, so let's ask Mel for an alibi. Oh, fuck, no, I didn't mean an alibi, I meant a motive. He's bound to cause trouble. Anthony's either dead or gone. Discern no relevant clues. It wasn't Anthony either. Shit. Oh, God. So we know Anthony didn't lie. That means Mel probably wasn't it either. Okay, so just going around, based on what I do know about the people and where they were, Claire's the only one who it could be, reasonably. Claire might have committed the murder for money. Let's just go with that. J'accuse! Oh boy, I probably missed details, but, you know, the police arrived just in time to witness your reveal. The assembled guests and the authorities wait in anticipation for your explanation of what you believe happened this evening. Earlier this evening, Ambassador Alma was alone in the billiard room practicing some snooker. The weapon, an axe. The tool of the deed, the axe, was already in the billiard room, waiting to be utilized. Money. It was the greed for money that forced the killer's hand. Believing they were unobserved, the murderers slipped into the billiard room, and then... Hello! Mikey. Hello, Mikey. As to the identity of our killer, it became clear that it had to be Claire. Such a ridiculous accusation! I have murdered no one! Claire shakes her head in emphatic denial. You should check your notebook again. It would appear that you're... Nah, damn. Well, looks like I got it wrong again. Alright, fine. Terms of ensnarement. Let's figure it out. Hopefully, this time, a ton of people don't die again. Actually, that's absolutely gonna be the reason why a ton of people die again. The snow is falling. Bells are jingling. The holiday season is upon us and the gifts just keep on coming. Shockingly, Dr. Chesty has been found murdered in the dining room. You were occupied all evening writing holiday greeting cards, so you have no inclination of what might have happened. Still, there are more disagreeable ways of spending one's time than solving a horrid crime. And time is your greatest resource. Do not lose any. Well, yes, clearly. Okay, so it's this layout. Veranda. Dining room. Damn it. Body doesn't give me anything. And the pistol is not a likely weapon. Perfect. Poison? Da, 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 da! I found it second try. Oh, I love it when I find a weapon right away. Okay. Hey, Bunny Andrew! Have you been keeping current with your back issues of Law Quarterly Lord? I was in the study doing just that tonight, quite alone, which is good for my law practice, but bad for my alibi. By the way, do you have any notes about motive? Andrew rolls his eyes. It was that annoying human construct. Love, obviously. Little Melissa was smitten. Perhaps our Dr. Chesty wasn't quite so keen. Oh. Do you have an alibi? No, Lord, I'm not quite sure I like your tone. Or your fashion sense, for that matter. Fuck you, too. Billiard room! Hey, Mel! I was playing piano in the music room tonight. It's good for the nerves, and for keeping other people away if you play badly enough. And I play very badly indeed. Okay. Alibi. Quiet as death in the drawing room tonight, alone, occupied only by the metronomic rage turning of some bookworm in the study. Metronomic page turning of some bookworm in the study. Okay. So Justin is able to verify that. Ask for alibi. It's true, the madam was alone in the beauty room. She pauses mysteriously. But I did hear the piano playing in the music room. The playing was very, very bad. Is that a bit yes? But heard noises from the music room. Bad noises, clearly. Okay, so let's get an alibi from little Melissa. No one was with me in the kitchen, but when I'm lonely, sometimes I press my ear to the door, and tonight I heard someone in the study. It sounded like they were reading something. Okay, so... everyone's actually in a chain for once. Andrew was in the study. Melissa heard, that in the study as well as Master Justin. Mel was in the music room, and Claire claims to have also heard the noises from the music room. So, yeah. I mean, the one with multiple people, claiming that they were fine generally means that Bunny Andrew is the one who I can say wasn't the killer. Now, I would also say that Mel is also off the hook because she was also heard. The people who did the hearing, though, you don't necessarily know if they were accurate. Well, not accurate, but if they were staying in that place the entire time. The murderer is the one who moves around. So now that everyone is kind of on the hook, everyone is moving around constantly. Yeah, and that's why it's so difficult. So we do have a statement from everyone, yes. But we only have motive notes from Andrew. So even if Master Justin is insane and spent time in an asylum for the criminally violent, which I know to be true, that doesn't mean he is capable of murder. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's ask little Melissa about a motive. Did someone take revenge on Dr. Chesty, Lord? I mean, I overheard Madame Claire swearing to it. Swearing to do it, but still. Okay. Motive. I don't really listen to other people when they talk, so I have no idea. Unless you count Erismel ranting about Dr. Chesty and how jealous she was. That I heard. Alright, and then let's hear from Claire. Bunny Andrew needs the money. Dr. Chesty had the money. You do the math. Okay. Gotta figure out what ones insanity and jealousy and money, revenge, love. Hatred, just plain hatred, is not a possibility. So it's Justin, Claire, or Melissa. So love, insanity, or revenge. Not jealousy or money. Yeah, those are the 3 possibilities. Now I just gotta figure it out. Are there any things around? Or will I have to ask people a second time about things? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, and no additional people have died yet. So. Gotta look back at the checklist and notes and everything. Okay, so Andrew was in the study and was heard by 2 people. Mel was in the music room and was heard by 1 person. Both claimed that it was pretty bad. Which means that Mel is kind of off the hook. Andrew is the one who is definitely off the hook. Heard by 2 people, of course. Everyone was alone, so there's that. We figured out the weapon. The weapon's very straightforward. It's the poison. We have to figure out motive based on the various suspects' testimonies. That's generally how you figure out motive. Justin might have been insane, Claire might have been revenge-hungry, and Melissa might have been love-struck. I did ask everyone about motive at this point. Yes? Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say, I could double ask. No, that won't really give you anything. Yeah, terms of ensnarement. I am definitely ensnared. I almost have to wait for them to kill each other, but then, what's the point? Is this case unsolvable? That is my question. I'm not seeing any secret passages either, so I'm royally fucked. I just realized, who said they were in the dining room? Did anyone say they were in the dining room? Yeah, nobody said they were in the dining room this time around. Claire heard noises in the billiard room from the music room. Wait a minute. How would Justin have known that there was something going on in the study? Oh my goodness. Is this... Oh my goodness. I think I figured out how terms of ensnarement is supposed to work. How this style case is supposed to work. The only rooms from which you could possibly hear the study are the trophy room, maybe, the dining room, and the kitchen. The body was found in the dining room. Justin has to have been in the dining room. Where's the body? In the dining room. He was most certainly not in the drawing room. Okay. So it's Justin, and Justin was crazy, right? Master Justin could be crazy enough to kill Dr. Chesty. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Finally! I figured out how the hell this works. Which might mean that we can finally start generating cases and figure out, future cases that way. Anyways, as you all gather, Constable Bobby arrives at this date just in time for your dramatic reveal. Everyone looks at you as you begin recounting what happened. When the night's advance began, Dr. Chesty retired to the dining room, a room that had quenched many appetites in its time. The weapon? Poison. When the murderer appeared at the door, their eyes fell upon the poison, conveniently in arm's reach. Insanity. The killer was overwhelmed with insanity. It only took a moment, and... well... you guys go. But who did the dastardly deed? It was none other than... Master Justin. Me? The master barks. Why, that's absurd! Murder's a crime of passion. The only person I care passionately about is myself. I couldn't have done it. You elucidate that Master Justin claimed to be alone in the drawing room, but mentioned having heard something coming from the study. But they couldn't have heard that unless they had been in the dining room the scene of the crime. Yes, I figured it out! Justin seems exasperated. Now, if you just hadn't been such a terrible nosy Parker, I would surely have gotten away with this murder too. Thanks ever so much. Congratulations, your investigation went splendidly. You accused correctly and caught the killer. A wondrous display of intellect. Final most recent, silent but deadly. Solved a mystery where the poison was the murder weapon. Ah, nice. By the way, what are the rest of the achievements? The train, these are the achievements I've gotten. Dame Agatha would be proud, solved 25 mysteries. Social Butterfly attended your 100th house party, so you have to play 100 games in order to be able to do that. Damn. Someone just texted me about food. Tempest Fugitive solved a Master Detective level mystery. Ooh, don't know about that. Shots in the dark. You failed to correctly identify a single element of the crime. Oh, I could probably try that just for the hell of it. Evil things come in small packages. Solved a mystery where Ward Constance was the murderer. Was there a doctor in the house? Solved a mystery where Dr. Weiner was the victim. Oh, I just solved a mystery where it was a doctor, although it was Dr. Chesty, not Dr. Weiner, the default character, but still. Maybe you have to specifically rename the characters to be that, but whatever. One strike and you're out. On a case where there should have been multiple murders, catch the killer before they can strike again. Axes of flirtation. Solve a case where Diva Lavoie commits the crime using the axe. Be careful what you wish for. Solve a case where Donna Moir is murdered for love. I hardly knew her. Solve a case where the murderer acts out of jealousy and uses the poker. Alright, well, I'm gonna generate a new case. Let's see what this becomes. If there's anything more enjoyable than a weekend house party, it's your host being murdered at a weekend house party. Poor old Dr. Chesty has been found in the front hall murdered. It would appear that the poison was used to commit the dastardly deed. I've already got the murder weapon. You occupied the evening with some leisurely scrapbooking and have no information on the details of the crime. Nevertheless, everyone loves a good mystery. It's a puzzle that needs solving, and time is of the essence. Let the games begin. Alright, well, I got the thing from the get-go, which is nice. By the way, where was the body? In the front hall. Okay. Damn it, I get no additional clues. Well, I've already got the murder weapon, so I have that. Ooh? The letter contains little Melissa's medical information. It describes a brief stay at Ashworth Mental Hospital. Huh? I'll ask you for an alibi. I was playing hide and go away with Dr. Chesty. It was my turn to hide, so I was under the chair in the dining room all night. It was a great hiding place. No one even came into the room to look for me. Okay. Out on the veranda. Richard. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about killing each and every one of you, especially you. And I was alone in the music room tonight. But the obvious solution isn't always the right one, now, is it? I realize this looks less good, but I haven't got an alibi, really. It was an evening on my own in the billiard room for me, I'm afraid. Dining room, music room, billiard room. Front hall appears to be the scene of the murder. Melissa might be insane. Hey. Brow, do you have one? I was alone in the trophy room, so I don't really have an alibi. Oh, please don't send me to prison, please, oh god! Book? As you pick up the book, you recognize it as Dr. Chesty's financial ledger. Opening it, you notice a number of suspicious investments made to Major Richard Harding. Ooh. Okay. Ask about motive. You're wasting your time asking me, no one ever tells me anything. Oh. Fountain pen that belongs to Bunny Andrew was found in the billiard room. Okay, so it was not Andrew. Lovely. By the way, as for alibi, the drawing room was quite empty. Anyone else say that they were in the drawing room? No. So I'm afraid I have no alibi whatsoever. Okay. Drawing room? Frau Noy was wearing this ring earlier this weekend, however, you were sure that it belonged to Dr. Chesty. Frau Noy might have done it for love, but by the way, wasn't... Frau Noy was alone this evening in the trophy room, but also it's in the drawing room. So that brings a big red flag on that one. But that is a motive note, not a person note. So generally when you find things like that, it doesn't say anything. They could have had this spat at any time during the night before everyone just sort of went off and did their own thing. Study. Kitchen. A secret passage from the kitchen to the front hall. Who was in the kitchen? I don't think anybody was in the kitchen. Dining room, music room, billiard room, trophy room, drawing room. So, yes. Well, okay, so I have gotten everyone to say where they were, personally. Motive. I have really no idea why anyone would kill Dr. Chesty. Okay, this is one of those cases. Lovely. I'm gonna waste all my time asking everyone about motives, and none of them will give me motives. Or maybe one or two, but they generally don't give you anything useful. Lil Melissa might be insane. Richard Harding may have done it for money. Frau Noy might have done it for love. And I think I've found all of the items on the floor. Oh. A small toothpick. Little Melissa was using that. Okay. Little Melissa was in the dining room, so it wasn't Little Melissa. We need to find more personal artifacts to make sure to narrow it down further, because otherwise we're screwed. Can't close that, can I? Any other personal artifacts anywhere? I mean, I know people drop things sometimes, but still. It's a fountain pen, that's the book, that's Hardin's financial ledger thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really get much of anything. So, notebook. Little Melissa might be insane, but insanity, we already know that she wasn't in the right place. Amma, Richard, and Noe. There's nothing to pin Amma with a motive, so there's that. I don't think Amma is the one who did it. Richard Hardin might have done it for money, and Frau Noe might have done it for love. So those are the only two that I can reasonably see it going. I just have to figure out who done it. Frau Noe was alone this evening in the trophy room. The ring she was apparently wearing is in the drawing room. Amma claims to have spent the evening alone in the drawing room, so I'm gonna assume that, no, he threw it there at some point. Maybe she just threw it out from the front hall, and it just landed in the room. The front hall is the scene of the murder at the very least, so, like, you know. Trophy room. Room, veranda, kitchen, study. Yeah, there ain't shit here that's all that helpful. I had the poison, yes, but so did little Melissa. I saw her with it earlier tonight. Oh? Oh no, we have to follow who had the poison? This reminds me of that one Clue VHS. Everyone used the fucking poison. Uh-huh. I touched a lot of things tonight. I may have been holding the poison. But yes, I did have it. And then I saw Frau Noe. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a backwards loop. Okay, gotta ask everyone else about it now. Tried to figure it out if I was the last to have possession of the poison lord. Well, no such luck. Ambassador Amma was kind enough to take it off my paws. Ooh. Hey, Richard. Don't you have the poison? Yes, I did pick up the poison. It was just lying there. Someone might have tripped. And then later I saw little Melissa trapezing around the house with it. Fresh as paint. So... Bunny Andrew had it prior to Amma. That's a loop we don't know the relativity to. At least Richard had it before Melissa, and Melissa had it before Noe. So, it's Amma or Noe. We're pretty sure that Amma isn't one of the people who could have done it because we don't have a motive for her. There's no motive for Amma being the one to kill. I was about to say, we should just ask Amma about the weapon again. Yes, I hadn't seen... briefly earlier tonight, and then it seems to have made proverbial rounds. I saw Major Richard Harden with it shortly after I put it down. Alright. It was Noe. Out of love. Back to the dining room. Not the dining room. Front hall. Because I like to always have the accusation happen while there's just those little legs sticking out. It's like the little Wicked Witch of the West, but, you know, murder. I mean, it was murder with the house, but still. Anyways, the suspects file into the room, followed by Constable Bobby, who just arrived on the scene. You said to yourself as you take everyone through the events of the evening. Earlier this evening, Dr. Chesty was examining the great-grandfather clock in the front hall. The weapon? Poison. I forgot that the poison was the thing that did the weapon. I was like, what was it again? Everyone handled the poison this evening. The suspect that had it last seized the opportunity to use it. No, it... Fuck. It double-clicked again. I was like, love, and then... thing. Oh well. Many of the guests in attendance tonight are guilty of probably unspeakable crimes, but only one is guilty of murder. That person is... No. You think I killed Dr. Chesty? And she burst instantly into great, probably blubbery tears. You can't really think that, Lord. Is this some clever attempt at confusing the real murderer? Being careful not to tip your hand too early, you describe to the guests how Frau Noe carefully managed. She clutches at her throat with suddenly claw-like hands. Right, fine, I admit it. You caught me red-handed, as it were. I certainly hope you're happy. Great job. Your investigation went splendidly. You have deduced the murderer in correct case. Masterfully done. Yay! Fiendish revelry. Nice, nice, nice. These are the actual normal mysteries. When you generate a new case, it doesn't save, I don't think. Unless you fail. But, anyway. If there's anything more enjoyable than a weekend house party, it's your host being murdered at a weekend house party. Quite unexpectedly, Ambassador Alma has been found murdered. Somewhat bored of the other guests, he passed on the evening building castles with a deck of cards. Notwithstanding, investigating this matter seems like a rollicking good time. If you haven't a moment to lose, let the investigation commence! Okie dokie, so it's this layout again. Alma's the one dead, and we have Dr. Chesty, Bunny Andrew, Madame Claire, Don Anthony, and Major Richard Harden. Lovely. Where was the body? Oh my gosh, we have two people's stuff here. Forever yours, Madame Claire. Oh. A pair of opera glasses belonging to Don Anthony were left in the dining room. Describes a brief stay at the Ashworth Hospital for Dr. Chesty. Like an actual stay as a resident? Or as a professional? You know what, never mind. Hey Dawn, where were you? I was in the dining room with Bunny Andrew. Now, what rhymes with pestiferous? I don't know. Hey, where were you, Chesty? The music room with Bunny... That don't work. So it's one of these two. Okay. It's the Dawn or Chesty. We know that the Dawn was where he said he was, actually, so I think it's Chesty. We already figured it out. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Hey, do you have any ideas about motives? Yes, I'll do some research behind you. Okay. Nobody will have any information about the motives. We'll have to find it. So. Oh, we just need to find the weapon now because we already know he's crazy. Oh, that's easy. Easy, easy. Should be. Was killed in the study, and the knife wasn't the thing that did it. Hey, the ore. Okay. Oh no, someone else has died! The killer has struck again! What was that? No. Cricket bat was not the thing of the murder. Oh god. Weapon. I'd be looking for a metal weapon. Woo! Okay, so piano wire, not the pillow or the cricket bat. We also knew that the cricket bat wasn't the thing. Piano wire, pistol, rifle, or the axe. Okay, so it's not the piano wire. Oh, Major Hardin, secrete this watch. On your great achievement. But you don't notice anything unusual about it. Okay, so it wasn't the rifle. Oh no! Madame Claire is dead as well! Oh no! Oh no, so we have to figure out if it was the axe. Oh no, it was the pistol, it was the pistol, it was the pistol. Okay. Well, let's accuse! Oh god. Earlier this evening, Ambassador Alma was in the study. Tomes of knowledge lined the bookshelves of the studious room. The weapon, the pistol! Because it's the only thing left, and I don't know if I actually found it. As the killer approached the study, they noticed the pistol on the floor. Insanity. They had been driven to insanity, a puppet to their own condition. The murderer simply reacted, and bang bang, he shot me down, bang bang. I hit the ground, bang bang. That awful sound, bang bang. My baby shot me down. Anyway, who done it? Who was it that murdered Ambassador Alma tonight? The insane Dr. Chesty. The doctor startles and drops his fountain pen onto his shoe, where it probably begins to leak. Me? The murderer? There must be some sort of mistake. You review the specifics of the crime with the guests and expertly articulate how Dr. Chesty executed the murder. The doctor's smile is positively arctic. Arctic? Choice. And his manner suddenly smooth, confident, almost slick. He is a true sociopath and psychopath. So you caught me, Lord. Whoever would have thought. Well, fuck you too. Bravo, Lord. Your detection skills are top notch. You have apprehended the murderer and accused correctly. Dazzlingly performed. Lovely, lovely. Yeah. Okay, so, I think I'm just gonna end this stream early. This week has been a mess. I started late, and I'm ending early. Because fuck it. Yeah. Why the hell not? Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more streams from me. Normally they are less chaotic than this week's was. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah. I might do a filler game just for next week. So I might be doing that one Finding Paradise, that's what it is. It's the last, it's like a follow-up to the Moon, which, by the way, was a very good game. While I would love to do that as a recorded game, I think I'm just going to stream it. If I have to do it in 2 streams, that'll be fine. I can do a follow-up stream sometime later. I don't know if I will be able to stream next week. It depends on when we will be down in Illinois. I forget the timeline. But last 2 years, I haven't gone down and done Christmas with my dad's side of the family. So I've decided, you know what, this year I'm gonna go. It's been a bit. I've always just been like wanting to just relax over the holidays and not deal with the fucking insane car ride. It is so many hours in the car. I mean, we get a break in the middle at the very least, but it's still very, very much annoying. Um, and not all my cousins are all that great, and some of my extended family are just, eh. I deal with enough hoity-toity people up here in Wisconsin. Most of the time, they're just silent about it. But then I have to go and deal with hoity-toity family, which I cannot avoid. So it's like, yeah, I have to, I have to make do. But you know how it goes. You know. Anyways, that should hopefully do it. Um, yeah. Um, so next week, I think I'll do Finding Paradise. That will be fun. Next week or the week after. Again, it depends when I'm actually back. Yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching all this time. This is Guy Smith signing off. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.